You're right, lads, this is the GeordieJedi here, and today I'm back after a good while. I'm sorry, but if you follow me main channel, you'll understand kind of why. Basically, stuff's going on in my life that stopped us from recording anywhere near as much as I used to. Hopefully, within at least the next week or two, that it'll be gone, so I should hopefully try to get back to normal. But now, we have got to talk about Bournemouth. Now, we won the game, 1-0. And Rob Elliott got man of the match, which tells you something about how well Bournemouth played, really. It was the reverse of the Sunderland game. You know, we played not necessarily poorly. It's a bit, it'd be a bit of a bad. It'd be a bit wrong to say we played poorly, because that wasn't entirely true. However, Bournemouth played so much better than us. They really did. Bournemouth outdid themselves. They played like that and majority of the other games, and they would be like a top 10 side. Honestly, for them to lose this game must have been heartbreaking, because not only does it mean that obviously they've lost a game that they genuinely deserve to win, they've also been pushed down in the relegation when we've come out of it, because we're basically swapped places. They've been forced into relegation zone and we've pushed our way out of it a bit. But there's still more games to come, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right. The game started off pretty much all Bournemouth, and then the game pretty much ended all Bournemouth as well, for that matter. But Bournemouth, you know, they had chance after chance, and they were getting good shots on. Rob Elliott was saving them, or, you know, little bits and bobs would just keep happening. It was one of those games that I've had on FIFA a couple of times when I've done everything possible to get that goddamn goal, and just something keeps happening, whether it's a block, whether it's a save, whether it's just missed just ever so slightly. And that's what happened to Bournemouth. They played amazingly, and they could not for the life of them get the goal that they needed. And then, well against the run of play, up front, Perez, Wijnaldum and Mitrovic all linking up a bit. Mitrovic getting it to Wijnaldum, Wijnaldum getting it to Perez, and Perez, I will say the defence and the goalkeeper should have done better in Bournemouth's case, but this was basically our only shot. So for them not to play that well in just one shot, you know, you can kind of accept it. Basically, if the ball fell to Perez right in front of the goalkeeper, pretty much around two defenders, none of them put in a foot. Perez with, quite frankly, a weak shot. It just trickled in, and that was us 1-0, and then Bournemouth were back on top again, and Rob Elliott will not let them in. I mean, it's a bad thing really when the goalkeeper gets man of the match, but you have to give absolute credit to Rob Elliott from a Newcastle point of view. I mean, if it wasn't for him, the game would have been like 4-0, I think, to Bournemouth. Even if you know, it was someone like Freddie Woodman or even Tim Krul, an average game would have been a loss. So we had to have the best game out of Rob Elliott we possibly could, and we got it. So you have to give absolute credit to Rob Elliott and kind of the defenders as well, because the thing was that if you watch the game and you watch the chances, our defence didn't really play badly. It's just that Bournemouth were that good. Honestly, I cannot overstate how good Bournemouth were in that match. They were brilliant. Our defence didn't play badly, Bournemouth were that good. We've got the win, well with the relegation zone, at least temporarily. Of course, with Aston Villa drawing as well, it means that we've stayed out of the relegation zone, at least for, you know, this weekend. Right, next match will be home against Leicester City. As I've said, I apologise for missing out on Stoke and Sunderland in particular, although part of me was kind of glad I didn't end up doing Sunderland, so... Anyways, this has been GeordieJedi. Leave a like if you can, it really helps. Subscribe for more videos. I'll see you lads in a bit.